Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for watching our first video today. And I am now recording our second, or our part two, of our daily stock market insights for June 10th, 2020. Okay, so as you can see, I am going to project. All right, these are the stocks that you guys have requested, and I am now discussing them. I will be discussing them one by one. So just in case you are watching this video for the first time, know that we have a part one of our insights today, and I'll drop the link over at the description box so that you can easily access the video. Okay. Also, if this is your first time to watch our video, I am inviting you guys to hit the subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that you're always updated whenever we have new videos. We're doing this every day. We try to evaluate how the market performed, and we also do a deep dive into all the stocks that you guys are requesting. Okay, so you're always welcome to make that request every single day. So let us start so we can cover everything. MRSGI. Oh, so the gain yesterday was negated by a massive drop in the price today. Okay, but I feel that we are still sitting at a possible support area. I'm thinking it's just a retest of our support level. So I still want to plot our support at the 1.59. So tomorrow could be a make or break day for this stock. A green candlestick, perhaps from 1.59, and then most of the action happens above that. That could already be your cue that it is bouncing. But if the price still drops below 159 level, then I feel that the next possible drop would be very near, okay, which is around your 149 level, previous bottom over here. Okay, there's no dividend, so just the two key areas to watch out for. Overall, look at that, still very cheap. This is really a very attractive chart if I'm talking to a long-term investor right now. Cebu Pacific is currently resting. Okay, I feel that we are going to face another red day tomorrow. I feel that the possible area of bounce would be around 44 level. This used to be there was a consolidation that happened right here, this one too, and there was a period here when it acted as a resistance. So I think that's just dead. It's just normal. A stock will be resting, and after that, probably 44 level, uh, it'll just gain some momentum again and bounce higher. I feel that this is already the bottom, the 31.22. That's already the bottom, because right now Cebu Pacific is starting to operate. So I think that will somehow gain some recovery in terms of the loss that they have in Q1. Look at that, minus 135%. That was massive. SM. For SM, it's also trying to rest. So I will not be surprised if you have watched our video, our part one. We found that our index is currently showing some signs of weakness after a long rally to the upside. It's just resting. So same fate most likely will happen to majority of the stocks in the index. So as you can see here, SM is also manifesting the same thing. Let's use MA20 line as a possible area of bounce. The reason why we said that is we saw this also aligned to where your MA20 is at the moment, 881.90. That's our possible support. Maxis. Maxis revisited your MA20 line. So I think this will hold. Okay. But I suggest same concept, wait for a green candlestick to come out before you enter. Overall, still at a cheap level over here, very near your second bottom, and big potential as well. Look at that, massive. Your risk to reward ratio is very promising. Looks like this stock had reset its price from back in May 2013, and now it's on the same level again. So this is going to be a very promising and attractive position if you're talking about long term. Yeah. Wow. Okay, annual. So they don't have any Q1 report yet, but hey, we're very near our support. What about now? Now? Okay, we not sure if I think we included this in our insights yesterday. We said that that's already a sign of weakness. Second day, it supported that or it validated that insight. So I feel that it will go down some more and stop right here, 1.94. This used to be your resistance here. This used to be your support, price breakdown there, and then tried to recover, but there was rejection that happened here. The moment we broke out of that resistance, so more normally it will do something like this. Bounce at the new support. Okay, 1.94. Let's use that as our area of bounce. STI also, but you know what? We're sitting at an MA20 line. Also, we successfully crossed the MA20 level. So I feel that it will just consolidate if, with the right volume. It might not take a long time before the upper Bollinger Band will be triggered. And you know what happens when the upper Bollinger Band is going to be triggered, right? Dramatic increase in the price, a bull run could happen, right? The same concept when we found this, for example, this one, when a lower Bollinger Band gets triggered, then massive downfall there. Same thing here. Upper Bollinger Band got triggered, then significant increase in price, especially when it comes from a very constricted band. Something like this. It's like there's a rubber band suppressing the movement, and then big decline. So also just take note that we are now sitting right at the MA20 line. So when you're above that, your MA20 can act as a support. So let's just use the 0.30 level. Just observe a green candlestick to be formed, and that will be our best signal. But what about SCC? SCC, could this be? Okay, first layer would be right here. I saw this. So let's use that as a possible support here. That's your first area of bounce. If it drops further down, let's use then our MA20. 13.21 first, and then next would be 12.07. But the sentiment for now is there will be some retracement. Probably, you already had 2 days of retracement. It's also possible that within the day tomorrow it will touch this and then bounce. If it continues to break, catch it around 12.07. So we're still at the overbought level, very near overbought. We actually came from the overbought level and we're starting to decline now. VLL also is showing some signs of weakness. Let's watch out for 3.91. See this long consolidation, sideways movement here, and then we went down and broke out of that. So right now it's just retesting that level before it goes up again. Okay, if it overshoots right at the blue line, that's fine, because anyway it's an area and it's very near. Okay, so if you want to start accumulating volume here, this would be a perfect time. Okay, because it dropped big time and we'll just have to wait for it to start recovering. 2.79 on foreign buying. Look at that. Bloom, I think there was a red candlestick. There you go. Red candlestick today. This is a bearish type of candlestick, especially when it appears at the resistance level. And yeah, we're sitting at a possible resistance here, right here. And you're at the overbought. So you already have enough clue that it might retrace. So when it retraces, could be several possibilities here. It can go all the way down, could be here when it retraces. Okay, there's a support formed here. By the way, we're on a weekly chart, so that means every candlestick is worth 1 week. And you also had support there. So we officially broke out of that MA20 line, so it might establish a new support at that level. So let's see how it looks like on your daily chart. So yeah, we could possibly bounce here. Slight retracement and it continues higher. That's the one possibility. But if it drops some more, I think it's a little bit deep now. 6.10 level. So that key areas, okay? Resistance, support number 1, support number 2. SECB, I think this is also retracing. There you have it. I'd like to plot our support here. See this? Stretched sideways. And now it's trying to revisit that. Most likely will create a brand new support there. 99.4. Overall, yeah, start buying. It's very cheap level right now. Okay. Interesting. Look at that. Q1 earnings, while the others have really others have been badly beaten by the pandemic. Their revenue had been really compromised. This, on the other hand, came out positive, 21.27% increase. So I think that is a good indicator or good indication that this has a solid and healthy financial health. So yeah, promising outlook for SECB. What about green? Green, okay, I think there was a bounce, and today was a validation of that. I feel that there will be some more bullish actions in the coming days for the stock. Let us use 159 as our support. As you can see, sometimes it pays to be a little patient because who knows, just in one day, let's say it starts at 1.68 and then most of the actions happen on the above that, but one segment or one period of in tomorrow's performance, a long wick could reach here and then bounce again, right? So I think my take here is that anywhere from 1.68 to 1.59, that is already a good entry price. Okay, and I feel that there will be some more movements going up. Okay, if you want, you can just enter in batches, right? Tranches. So let's say you have 100K and you want to vary the entry. So you start with 1.59, let's say 30,000, for example, out of the 100,000, you enter at this level, and then when there is some more validation, then you add some more volume. Okay, but just know that we have different resistance formed here. So this is the nearest one, and then of course there's another one. I just want to plot that some other time when we are very near, so we won't forget. This one, okay, reason why I said that that's your nearest resistance, because that was your support previously, previous support, previous support here, so I think that made up a strong resistance as soon as we get nearer there. PXP. PXP also revisited your possible support, which is your MA20. Let's plot that at our MA20 line. Okay, so just be extra careful. I think it'll revisit that, and the best way to enter is wait for a validation, probably a green candlestick. But if you want to be more on the aggressive side, go ahead, enter at the put a buy order at 4.92, and then just ensure that when the price hits lower than that, exit right away. Okay, don't be too impulsive or be carried away with your emotion, because here in the stock market, your number one enemy is yourself. Okay, no one dictates to you guys where to enter at. It's you. You watch these videos left and right in YouTube. We are just here probably to validate whatever you have already thought of, or we're here to just provide some guidance. But at the end of the day, it's you who will make that decision. So it's really important that once you have your trade planned out already, follow that. So let us say you enter at, you don't want to wait for a green candlestick to be formed. But right now you know that 4.92 is a support area. Some would already put a 4.92 there and then just provision a stop loss level, let's say a 3 to 5% clearance from their entry price. And then once that gets hit, go ahead, you have to do it. Because that was your plan, okay? That was the outcome of your thorough analysis. So for us to achieve the right analysis, it takes practice. That's why we are doing this every day. We're analyzing every day to create that muscle memory. So at a glance, in less than a minute, you just look at the chart, you know the next move. Okay, PXP done. Bloom. As for Bloom, oh, I already did that. VITA. VITA also probably retesting your support at the MA20 line. 0.83 is 0.81, 0.83. They're almost the same. There's a chance that it will revisit that. So just take advantage of a discounted price. So just hang in there. Probably if you can already put this on your watch list, go ahead, because very cheap level. You're already at the bottom. Look at the increase in the volume there. While the price is already sitting here at the near the very bottom, our volume is picking up. People are accumulating. SSI, okay, on its way to the new support. Here, 1.16, you have this support level before, became resistance here. Here as well, support and resistance formed here, so it's just revalidating that support. That's what we see. So the nearer you are to the 1.16 level, which is our support area, the better. That's an ideal entry price. EEI, also the same fate in today's market. It's a sign of weakness, third day in a row showing bearish signals. So chances of it going back to 5.05 level is really high. Again, when we are moving higher than the MA20 line, your MA20 can act as a support. And that's what we're seeing at the moment. DMC as well. But you know what? This area where it is at right now could already be a possible support. You know why? because you have this resistance, this one as well. Okay, so let's plot it there, but let's just provision another area in case it breaks that. Next possible drop would be right here, 4.11. And overall, look at that. Where are you? Still at the very bottom. So long-term investors, this is music to their ears. Nickel, last stock for our part 2. It might also revisit. See, I think I talked about this yesterday in one of our videos. This is a doji, and when a doji comes out in your resistance or in your support area, that could already mean a change in direction. Today is a validation that it might retrace. It is actually starting to retrace, but where could it stop? Here, 1.80 level. I saw this and this one too, and this one here, plus here. Those are areas to watch out for. It actually, these are significant areas forming a support or a resistance at that level. Currently, it's acting as a support because we managed to break out of that level. Therefore, when it goes back, that could now become your area of bounce. Okay, so I think that is it for part 2. Thank you guys. Thank you for those who made a request or who made these requests. And if you have not watched our part 1 yet, go ahead and check that out. It's right at the description box. And please do hit the like if you feel that this video also makes sense, so that our YouTube will discover us. And subscribe and like and hit the notification bell. Those are my only requests. Thank you guys. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now. This is Miss JD signing off.